welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to make stuffed garlic breadsticks or garlic bread. Before that, if you are new on my channel, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and tap on the bell icon to get notified. Thanks for watching my video. So let's begin with our recipe. Firstly, we need to activate our yeast for our garlic breadsticks. So here I have taken a bowl and now I am going to add 1/4 cup warm water to it. It should be lukewarm water, not too warm or not too cold. So after adding water, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon powdered sugar. We have to give it a nice mix until the sugar dissolves completely into our water. So now you can see that the sugar has been completely dissolved. I'm adding half teaspoon of instant yeast. You can also use active dry yeast. Now we have to give it a mix. We have to mix it vigorously for 30 seconds. Now we have to cover it and keep it in a warm place for almost 10 minutes so that our yeast will get activated. So now I have taken a bowl and we are going to sift 1 cup all-purpose flour into it. After that, I'm going to add a pinch of oregano. It is optional, guys. If you don't want to add, you can skip it. After that, I'm adding a pinch of salt. And after that, we have to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil or any oil except mustard oil. Now we have to give it a nice mix with a spoon or hand so that the salt nicely gets mixed with our flour. Remember, do not directly add your yeast mixture to the salt. You might kill your yeast. Remember to take lukewarm water only and do not take colder water because your yeast might not get activated, and also don't take over hot water. You might kill your yeast. So take lukewarm water only to activate your yeast. So now this is done. So after 10 minutes you can see that our yeast has nicely frozen up. So if your yeast has not frozen up, it means your yeast has been expired or you have done something wrong. So repeat this procedure of activation of yeast. So I'm going to add this water into our mixture. Now we have to make a nice smooth dough. Your dough should be sticky as possible. If your dough is not sticky, it means you haven't activated the yeast properly and the gluten has not been activated. If required, you can take lukewarm water and some oil. So I think I'm going to take 1 to 2 tablespoons of lukewarm water again. So guys, I have taken 3 to 4 tablespoons of lukewarm water again. So likewise, you have to make this dough a sticky one. If your dough is sticky, it means the gluten has been activated properly. Your bread is going to be super soft. If required, you can also take butter instead of oil, 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter, but I have taken 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil already. So you have to keep kneading it until you make a smooth, soft dough. See, it has been sticking to my fingers. It means the gluten has been activated rightly. If required, you can also add dry flour again if it is sticking too much to your fingers. So again, I'm taking few drops of oil on my fingers so that it doesn't stick. So I've made a nice smooth dough and I'm going to cover it with a damp cloth and keep it aside to increase or to double in size for at least 1 hour. You can also keep it overnight and you can make it the other day, but I am going to keep it for an hour in a warm place. You can also keep it inside a microwave, provided that the button is shut, and after an hour we will check it. So now I have prepared this garlic butter mixture, in which I have taken 4 to 5 tablespoons of butter, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, chopped them very fine, chili flakes and oregano, 1 tablespoon each, and now I am going to microwave it. So now I have microwaved it for almost 12 seconds, and now our garlic mixture is ready. So it's almost an hour, and now I am going to check our dough. So you can see that our dough has very well risen. Now we have to punch it and remove the air present inside the dough. You can make a feast or you can punch it. Now we have to roll it with the help of a rolling pin. And now we have to roll it round with the help of a rolling pin, circular. So now I have taken some dry flour and I have spread it on my kitchen platform. Now we are going to roll our dough nice and round. You can also take corn meal to roll. You can also use your hands if you are not comfortable using rolling pin. It will easily spread up. See, you can see. Now I have taken a baking dish and I have applied some oil. Now I have put our base on my baking dish. Now I am going to apply some garlic paste on top of it. I am applying our garlic mixture, basically garlic butter mixture, all the surface. You have to apply it evenly all the sides. Now on one side I am grating some mozzarella cheese. If you want, you can take processed cheese as well. So I'm going to take a mixture of mozzarella cheese, processed cheese and cheese slice. So it will give a good taste to our garlic bread. But if you want, you can take processed cheese only if it is easily available for you. And now I am grating some Amul processed cheese. Please be guilt-free while grating cheese. If you are calorie conscious, you can skip it. Also, you can add some veggies like corn, broccoli. Now I am adding some cheese slice. Guys, trust me, our garlic bread or garlic breadstick is going to be super cheesy. It's a very easy recipe and not at all time consuming, as you can see. And guys, now I am going to fold it into half moon shape. So do not miss this step. See how carefully I am going to fold it into a half moon shape. Okay, so be careful while folding it. And now we have to seal its edges. You can also apply some water or oil and seal its edges. And sealing it with some oil. I've already applied some oil to my fingers. And we have to seal it properly, otherwise our cheese will ooze out while baking it. So I'm taking precautions and I am pressing it and sealing it. So yes, it has been sealed completely and properly. Okay, so this way you have to seal it from all the edges. And now we have to apply our remaining garlic butter on top of it. Then you can add some oregano, sprinkle some oregano from up if you want, otherwise it is okay. So yes, our garlic bread is ready to be kept in our oven. Also, I forgot to mention that we have to make some slits, so later it will be easy to separate our breadsticks. You just have to make a slit and do not go through it. So likewise, we have to make some slits, so it will be easy to separate it later. I have already preheated my oven at 180 degrees Celsius for almost 10 minutes. Now we are going to bake it at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. So guys, after 20 to 25 minutes, our garlic bread has baked perfectly. It is very soft, you can see, and at the same time crispy from the above. So I'll remove it and cut it. Guys, I've separated our garlic breadsticks. They are very cheesy. So you can see it's filled with loads and loads of cheese. They are very soft at the same time. So guys, definitely try this recipe. It's a very easy recipe and not at all time consuming. So guys, please like, share and subscribe my channel and tap on the bell icon to get notified. And thanks for watching my video.